and that's about it. Honestly.
Well, I have another James Harden trade for you because they said one of his other destinations that he would consider is the 76ers. If the 76ers gave up Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson, their first-round pick next year, and their second-round pick this year, they could get James Harden.
Good looks. Yeah.
I don't think it gets done.
I would do it.
I think Houston would bite for that. I think Houston would bite for someone like Ben Simmons because of like how much hype goes behind him.
I'm calling out
It's
Silver right now.
nice, but my whole thing is, if I'm Houston, I just went from someone shooting 35-foot shots with confidence, doing crackhead shit, to someone who's standing around the three-point line, terrified to
You have a
shoot.
whole different team now. You have a whole different coach, a whole different GM. Just the owner the same.
We still playing basketball, nigga. You need to take 3-pointers. Like,
Very
what are we
true.
talking about?
He
Like,
could play center though. It would let him play his
what?
true position.
I'm not getting Ben Simmons. Like, see, no,
He's supposed to be Bam.
What? No.
He's
Hell-
supposed to be Bam.
Hell no.
That's exactly. He's supposed to be Bam.
Hell no. He was supposed to be Magic Johnson Jr.
He
but
was
his,
supposed to be Magic
but
Johnson
his ass
Jr.
can't
But
shoot
now
a
he's
jump
supposed to
shot.
be Bam because
Bam is
don't know how
closer to
do
Magic Johnson Jr. than this nigga just because he got a better jump shot. If we keeping it a buck. Ben Simmons, I'm like, bruh, I can't
He's
make
still a maestro with the ball. How do you average
That's
that many
great.
points and everybody knows he's
You're
not going to shoot?
6'10".
Exactly. He's supposed to be Bam.
Nah.
He was second team all defense.
That's great and all, but if I put the ball in Bam's hands that much, Bam's numbers would be stupid.
I trust
You
the
act
ball
like he
more
doesn't
in
get
Bam's
8
hands than
assists
I
a
do
game.
Ben's.
Ben brings the ball down every single game. Pull up his numbers from this year. Pull up Ben's numbers from this year alone. Because we know Bam did 15, 10, and 5 off the top. So my whole thing is, and we know
if I
there
had to guess,
no called plays.
16 and 8.
There are no
I might be
called
off.
plays
So
for Bam.
this last season for Ben Simmons, he played 57
16
games. He
and-
averaged
he has
16,
16,
about
8 and 8.
16 and a half points, 7.8 rebounds,
Come on.
8 assists
I'm telling you,
on a
bro.
58% shooting,
know he can't shoot.
percentage.
That's the primary ball handler, correct?
Look, if you're a brand new GM in a franchise where the star player won't even answer your calls,
star, bro.
and you could
Ben Simmons
take
still
a
a star.
chance on Ben Simmons and hope that maybe you could pan him out with a brand new head coach and a brand new system with the brand new blown up opportunity because he was obviously failing in Philadelphia.
I'm just saying the Rockets
pulling that.
won't do it.
They might.
Why wouldn't they?
Bruh, I
Just
can't
because it's a
sit-
different scheme?
Well,
No.
let's
I think
see.
it's because
I
it's James
can't-
Harden, bro.
Bruh,
He's-
you're going
he's-
from James Harden
James
to
Harden
a nigga
is
who
one of
can't
the
shoot.
best basketball.
Can
players.
James
He's the
Harden win a
top three
championship as the
scorer
best
ever.
player on his team?
No, but
Then why am I having
can
him
Ben
on my
Simmons
team?
win?
Ben Simmons.
Whoa.
Then
Can
why
Ben,
do I have him on my
can
team?
Ben Simmons win MVPs by himself?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
What?
If he has
But
three
by
shooters
himself?
around him,
By
if he has a Tyler Hero type player around him,
Jeez. What Tyler Hero player did James Harden have around him?
nobody. But if he gets Karis LeVert too,
So I'm asking. We just said James Harden won an MVP with no one around him. You saying
that's already-
if Ben Simmons gets? I'm saying put him in the same situation.
oh no, he's not gonna win by himself. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Bruh, Ben Simmons is nowhere in the same ballpark as this nigga.
Ben Simmons is.
I'm
He's a
not.
top
I'm not
defender.
saying. I'm not saying Ben Simmons,
Simmons
is
is
going to be the
24
sole
years
reason
old.
for the Rockets' success.
Ben
I'm
Ben
just
Simmons
saying
is
that
24 years old.
It's a
My
good
whole
structure.
thing is I can't trade for a player that has been in the league since they were 19 years old. They've been playing basketball since they were fucking 5, or since they could pick up a ball, and they don't have a consistent jump shot, and they're supposed to be my consistent ball handler. I can't do that.
But he shot 58%.
That's great.
However-
tell me his 3-point percentage. If you're on the same thing, tell me his 3-point percentage.
But that's
then.
we obviously know he's not a strong 3-point
No, no,
shooter.
no, no.
He
Tell
doesn't-
me
he doesn't
first
have
year-
to be. No one
This is his
required him
third
to
year
be
in
a
the league.
3-point
This
shooter.
is his third year in the league. If he's playing 4, he doesn't have to shoot threes.
Let's never forget
He finished
LeBron.
the game
LeBron
5.
wasn't a great
So
shooter
we're
overall when he
changing
first
his
got in the
Yes,
league like that. And
he
he
needs to
developed
change
his
his
shot
position.
over time.
We're gonna change his
He
position.
needs to change his position so he could
This is the
unlock
same
his whole
person that
MVP
they-
self.
They also told him to change which hand he shoots with, because most people
No,
don't
he
know
didn't need to do
the
that.
nigga's actually
Yeah,
right-handed.
he's-
So I'm just like, what are we really talking about right now?
It's fried.
An NBA GM will sit here. I don't care who it is, Presti, Pat Riley, they fucking James Dolan will tell you I can't go to having someone who's my primary ball handler who can shoot from 30 feet with confidence to someone who gets around the 3-point line and the defense is playing off him by 5 feet. I'm
He's
sorry.
a 5. It doesn't matter. He's
If
attacking
he was
the rim.
if he was Giannis, it's one thing. He's not Giannis, and he's only an inch away.
He's a playmaking.
What's the difference
he's
between him?
He's a little.
What's the difference
less
between
cocky
him and
playmaking Giannis? Wait, he's not an elite playmaker. Tell me that. He's not an elite playmaker?
He's a great playmaker, but you're not telling me anything he's doing great. I just told you a big man who did 15.
Who else was on that team besides Embiid?
Whoa, Josh Richardson, Al
with the way
Horford,
the
Tobias.
NBA with the NBA,
Whoa.
Al Horford. Al
The
Horford?
best structurally defensive team in the NBA. Josh Richardson, Tobias Harris. I mean, if we want to go down the list, their team isn't bad.
Bro, the reason you don't trade that is, bro, the way the league is now.
You can't
need
have
a
someone that
you
can't
need a
shoot, bro.
You need a shooter.
Like,
I don't
what are
want
y'all
Ben
not
Simmons.
understanding?
I
play
need
for?
James Harden. If I had a number one pick and it was a whole redraft, I'd probably take James Harden right now. Or
You
Luka.
just said he can't win a